Wait a second.
Raya the warrior is here, but she almost faced a much darker ending in the film. Raya and the Last Dragon hit us in all the right feel spots, but knowing that certain characters almost didn't return has us completely rethinking what the movie could have been.
My girl Raya and I are gonna fix the world. Bring everyone back.
Had Disney chosen to go with their much darker alternate ending, Sisu truly would have been the last dragon. In the ending we saw, Sisu and all her dragon siblings return, but it turns out that there was a potential we wouldn't see any of the dragons ever again. The reason they considered this ending is that it would have reinforced the idea that Sisu couldn't just sweep in and solve all the problems. It was up to people trusting each other and working together to overcome hardship. Considering that reasoning, we can understand how impactful a message the alternate ending would have given. The debate was a long and tough one, as the creators didn't want to forgo the message they wanted to reach audiences, but in the end, they decided they wanted to bring a happy ending to the screen. The mystical ending we see in the movie is actually more authentic from a cultural perspective. We're so glad they chose to embrace that, both out of respect for the cultural ethos, as well as the fact that it would have been heartbreaking to lose Sisu forever.
Well, compliments to the chef.
We loved seeing Elsa's portrayal of the fifth dragon. Oh wait, we meant Sisu. Sisu is the fifth dragon. Elsa is the fifth spirit, of course. Though that's not all the two films have in common. Remember that dark alternate ending we were just talking about? Well, the alternate ending from Frozen 2 was eerily similar. Elsa, who also looks extremely similar to Sisu, for a dragon and a human anyway, nearly passed away forever as well. The endings the creators wound up going with fortunately involved happier outcomes, with the two beloved characters returning to life unscathed. Even the way they're brought back is similar. Thanks to her dragon siblings, Sisu ends up being resurrected.
Thank you!
Fortunately for the Disney world, siblings never fail to rescue, as Anna did the same for Elsa in Frozen 2. Remember when everyone was turned into a statue in Raya and the Last Dragon? Well, Elsa knows how they feel, since of course, she spent some time as a frozen statue herself. On a bit of a happier note, the commonalities between Elsa and Sisu's water-based powers are unmistakable. That blue glow?
This is my little sister Amba's magic. I got the glow!
Yeah, we've seen that before. How about those graceful moves across water pads and seemingly effortless soaring? Sisu has some seriously strong Elsa vibes, there's no denying it.
My big brother Pengu's magic.
There was one other pretty significant similarity between Frozen 2 and Raya and the Last Dragon, and that was the question of Raya and Elsa's sexuality. There was strong speculation that Elsa was meant to be queer, though the confirmation of this theory we hoped to get in Frozen 2 never came to pass. The idea that Raya is queer and has feelings for Namaari is definitely floating in our minds. If there is a sequel, fingers crossed, then Disney has another shot to bring the first openly queer character to the screen. This would be a huge step for the Disney franchise and broader representation of the society we actually live in. We're not the only ones rooting for this coupling, though. The voice of Raya, Kelly Marie Tran, has expressed her excitement over the speculations from audiences, since she herself thought the same doing the film and was rooting for them. Tran said she loved their relationship and hopes that if there is a sequel, we'll get to see their relationship really blossom.
Thank you, Debla. You've been very helpful.
We're already thinking of their couple names. What will they be? Namaya? Rayari? Either way, we're rooting for them. There is one other detail that makes us believe there really could be something more between Raya and Namaari. And that's the fact that the scene that was rewritten the most was the meeting scene between the two when they were young. Since their reconciliation at the end is so crucial, their meeting had to have just the right feeling. The many rewrites tried to create the most authentic, vulnerable, and delicate scene they could. This kind of effort wouldn't be put in if the relationship wasn't so significant. Who knows? Maybe one of the versions included a stronger inkling of romance. All the indicators are there, and with the wild success of Raya and the Last Dragon, we might just see a defining romance come to the screen in a sequel. Our fingers are crossed for Team Namaya, or Team Rayari. Either works. Well, we're definitely glad they stuck with the ending they did. And going with the same team that did the music for Frozen 2 was a great call. Now, we're really just hoping we'll get to see Namaari and Raya reunited in a sequel so we can see their relationship blossom. Disney has a shot to do something amazing. Don't let us down.